Oops. Tripping. I can bring him down here. Doesn't mean he'll stay. Okay, there's actually more boxes than this, but this is all I'm going to bring in right now because we're not going to get through this today. You got to give me one more minute though, because DJ said I have to bring teaspoon to mailbag. Plus, I got to get the opening box and my pillows. So I'll be right with you guys, and then we'll get started. Just a few minutes late. That's faster than I thought. Well, it's not one thing, it's another. I got to clean up a little teaspoon before we can start mailbag.
There's a rack in there that's his.
We're going to use it today.
No, I mean, I just put it in there after we're cleaning. Well,
When you bring in the mailbag with your
Yeah.
you want. All right, I'm about to switch us to the lav mic and do a mic check. So watch your ears just in case it comes in super loud. Here we go. All right. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'll check on Discord to see if you guys are saying that mic sounds okay. And if it does, we'll just get right into it in just a second here. Let me sit down. Kids, we haven't used this in a while, huh? Blast from the past. Okay, I think that's about right. Which side's supposed to go up? I guess that side. All right, let's try that. Okay. Well, let's see how we're looking here. Hi, everybody. Oh, I changed the wrong camera. Thank you. I sure did. Mic check, 1, 2. Sorry about that. A little camera confusion. I just discovered that as I'm sitting down. Okay, yeah, we look like we're pretty good. I'm not going to zoom in because it's more about the kitty cat action, so maybe I can just scooch up a little bit though. Okay, just a tiny bit. All right, now it looks good. And how's the sound and everything? Oh, wait, did I ever click record? Did I start recording? I don't think I did. Oh, goodness. All right, people coming in on the archives, you don't have to wait through the fact that we're starting 10 minutes late. Sorry about that. We just, we had some issues with me. I was upstairs with our new mom cat, Till, and she was hanging out on my lap and just wanting all the affection, so I started a little late. And then at the last minute, I was going to bring Teaspoon in here to join us for Mailbag and discovered he had a poopy butt and needed a quick bath. So we had to stop for a second and give him a real quick bath, and DJ's off drying him somewhere right now as we speak. So that's why we're starting a little bit late. And let me double check here, make sure we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, so what else can I tell you guys? Okay, the news of the week is, well, first off, we've got adoptions coming tomorrow. That's the big news. The big news is the adoptions tomorrow, and that's what's going to be sort of the defining event of the weekend. So tomorrow, the adoptions are for Bud, who's right here, little Bud, and his mom, Puddles, and their sister, Brawley. They're all being adopted. All three of them are being adopted together, and by previous adopters, too. I think I accidentally outed them on our close-up this week.
I didn't realize that they hadn't made it public since during KACon it seemed like everybody knew, but I'm really bad at picking up on cues like that, so I really messed it up. At any rate, it is by the previous adopters who are out now. It's Callie, Mo, and Sir Geek, so that's really exciting. And I know that Bud and Brawley and Puddles are going to just have a great time with them. And I know, they've just been, for years, they've been not just supportive of Kitten Academy, but real active participants in the community and part of the KACon planning committee. And they've always taken great care of the kittens that they adopted already, which are the tiny plants, by the way. So just wonderful people that I know are going to do great for these cats. And on the off chance that, Puddles really just can't get along with their other cats, they do live awfully close as well, so it won't be such an issue. Speaking of their proximity, awfully close being several hours still, by the way. Speaking of their proximity, we're going to try to get through as much of this mail as we can, but I do have to cut it short because I've got to take care of everything to do with the adoption still. I haven't even begun to sort endowments for this class yet. You think I might have done that when I was sorting the endowments for the last class just a few weeks ago, but I didn't. And so now I've got all that to pay for. So that's going to be my big priority this weekend, and I want to make sure I get to it. So we're not going to go too much overtime on this mailbag, even though this, like I was saying before we started the recording, is not all of it. There are a few more boxes that are still in my car I didn't even bring in because I know we're not going to get through this today. On that note, obviously I will be sending Bud, Brawley, and Puddles adopters, things in due time. If they come in late, it will get to them eventually. But if anybody sent anything that I don't open today that you know is here and you need me to get open to send home with Bud and Brawley, send me a private note on Discord or let Headmaster at kitten.academy know. And that message will get to me, and I will try to find your package and open it and put it into their endowments regardless. Of course, the other big news this week is about KACon, because that's what we missed mailbag for last week. That's why we have so much mail this week, because last week there was no mailbag because we were all hanging out together and having a good time, and boy, was it. I'm not even really prepared to speak about it, which, by the way, I'm still not prepared to speak about KACon 1 from, like 7 years ago, because I know I said the exact same thing when that was done, that I wasn't ready to, I didn't have words to describe how wonderful it was, and I would get back to you on that, and I still owe you from that one. So once we get caught up on all the rest of the KACons, I'll have something good to say about this one, too. More seriously, though, it was fantastic. The KACon Planning Committee outdoes themselves every year, and just wonderful people. And then you saw on Sunday, we always invite the Planning Committee to come over after KACon. I wish we could invite everybody. It's just, it's hard enough with the 30 people, that, give or take, that it is. It'd be nice if there were a way to share it with everyone, but sadly, that's not the case. Anyway, bygones. All right. And so, needless to say, KACon was wonderful, and directly, I would say the reason that we got 2 close-ups this week, and fingers crossed, more frequently in the future. So, all right, I can't think of anything else I need to cover, so we're going to dive into the mail. And I'm just going to randomly pick up the top half of these letters. I guess that's the postcard half, but whatever. And save the others until either the end of mailbag if we happen to get through everything, or for tomorrow, so we're not entirely all the letters on the first day, right? So, first off, we have an invitation to the Danbury Animal Welfare Society's annual gala. Gala or gala? What do you, gala? All right, gala. DJ's here to help me out today, so that's going to be good. The gala, they do it every year. We've never been because, the first year I think we scheduled KACon for the same day, and although we haven't made that exact mistake, then there was, COVID and all this stuff, so we haven't been, but we do contribute to it, and I think if anybody wants to contribute to DAWS, it's a great idea. Of course, DAWS is the shelter, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society, aka DAWS, DAWS.org. They are the shelter that we work with. They're the people that find us the mom cats that come in and the people that process the applications for the kittens and decide who gets which kitten. So they help us out in those ways a lot, but they're also a big resource for us in all sorts of other ways too. So all the kittens and cats at Kitten Academy are technically daws, cats, and kittens. So obviously we always endorse. In fact, the KA-Con, any proceeds from KA-Con are split between us and DAWs, and I have to say everybody did an excellent job of raising funds this year. It was just, that also was amazing. I don't have the exact figure at hand, but it was close to like $3,000 for each, for Kitten Academy and $3,000 for DAWs. I know it was right in that neighborhood anyway, which is amazing. It really is amazing. So I don't know how much they raise at their gala, but I do know that that does rate as a pretty high-end donation as far as their gala is concerned. So nice job, everybody, is what I'm saying. Just fantastic. It's wonderful. So all right, okay. Enough about that though. I just included that really because it was in our mailbox and it seemed like something that you guys might be interested in knowing was coming. And their website, daws.org, I'm sure must have some info on it. So here we have a postcard from London with all of the London tourist sites on the front, including the one. There must surely just be like the one red phone booth now, right? Because they can't, I mean, they're not everywhere. There must just be the one, right? So there's a picture of it here. And on the back it says, "Greetings, welcome to our vacation. First stop, London. More jet lag than expected. Saw Stonehenge today. Magical. Postcard must be a thing of the past. Took me 3 days to find them. Love, Piff." Well, Piff, that's so fun because I feel like we've got a sort of Doctor Who thing going on where we started at the end of your trip. I think the very first postcard we got from your trip was the one saying, "I'm so tired, I'm going home." And here we are, surely near the beginning of your trip. This one, of course, must have been the first stop, London. So we've really taken it in kind of reverse order, and that's pretty fun, actually. That makes it doubly fun. But I think it's so sweet for you to think of us on your vacation and to bring us and to get postcards in each of the places you visited and send them to us. It really makes me feel included, and it's really fun, too. It's excellent, so thank you for that. Okay, we have another postcard here that has a beautiful gray cat in it. Sadly, it's been somewhat maimed by the postal sorting process. And it says, "Loving life at Best Friends." Aw, that's sweet. Best Friends Animal Society is, the nation's largest no-kill. That's awesome, bestfriends.org. So, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and crew, we had a marvelous visit at the Best Friends Sanctuary and would highly recommend a visit to anyone who loves beautiful views and animals. Punch and John, guinea pigs, were especially vocal when we told them about KA. Aw, love Gigi Mans or GG Mans? See, now DJ can't tell me that one. Anyway, it's GIGIMANS, and okay, DJ says Gigi. I guess she can tell me. So thank you so much, Gigi Mans and Punch and John, for thinking of us on your trip to the animal shelter. That's so sweet. And then we have one last postcard for today. This one has a picture on the front of a little orange kitty that looks just like Teaspoon sitting on a tray that also contains a vase of wildflowers and an old-fashioned coffee grinder. And then it says some words in a foreign language that are fortunately translated. The translation says, "Happiness is made of seconds, minutes that fly by, the most beautiful hours, and days like this." That's pretty sweet. So there we go. On the back there is a stamp from Finland, so I'm guessing that is what we've got there on the front. And it says, "Hello, KA. Greetings from Finland. I am here visiting family. This card reminded me of Teaspoon and my own little cat, Denali. I miss seeing both of them. I usually watch KA every day, but have only checked in a couple of times. It was a joy to see Teaspoon goof around with spatula in a tent. So fun. Thank you for sending so much joy to the world 24/7. Aw, thank you. And I think that says, we're going to say Joanna. I think there's an O in there. So Joanna, thank you so much. That is a really sweet postcard. I love seeing the orange cat, of course. Orange cats really are wonderful. But that old-fashioned coffee grinder is identical to one that my mom has, which I don't think ever ground coffee. It's more of just like a antique-y thing that you put, out for people to look at, just like in this photo, honestly. But, it had all the working parts in it. And I was fascinated by it for a while. So she still got it, as far as I know. It's really cute. It's like a metal grinder that's built into a wooden box. And then what you would do is there's a little part in the metal top that opens up and you put the coffee in. And then as you grind it, it grinds into a little drawer in the bottom of the box, a little wooden drawer. I guess you can see that little wooden drawer there with the knob on it. So you put the coffee in the top. There's a little hatch next to the crank on top. And then you grind it by turning the crank, and then at the bottom you open the little drawer and it's full of coffee. So very cute. The kitten, though, adorable, of course. Okay, let's open some boxes first. That way maybe we have a way to sort some stuff out as we go. Although I'm not too hopeful here with our box-to-package ratio and how heavy and full some of these boxes seem. I don't know if this is going to work out in our favor, but we're going to try. So this is just addressed to Kitten Academy. It's very heavy. I'm guessing that it's going to be underwear or food. Could be cat food, too. Could go either way on that. Cat food. All right, I'm not disappointed. It is Nulo Freestyle. It's exactly what we feed the kittens. It's what they just had for breakfast. And it's even what we're feeding our mom cat. She got a couple days of the RC mom and baby cat. I think mom cats love it. She did love it. But it gave her terrible, terrible poops. So I've already switched her back off it to the Nulo. And we're going to see if her poops clear up. Anyway, this says, thanks, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, for all you do, from Birdie V. Birdie V, thank you. It's great to hear from you again. This is a wonderful, practical item to send for the kittens that will absolutely get used, probably today. Maybe tomorrow. I just opened a new box, but we go through those things. I'd say we probably go through one a day. Let's see, I do an average of 4 at a feeding. Some days I do 3 feedings. I'm trying to get them down to 2 because I do think they're just a little bit overfed. It's probably somewhere in between there would be right, but yeah, that's a whole tray then, isn't it? I do think we go through that most days. Oh, all right, I wasn't indecisive. Let's just open this. It says Kitten Academy. It says Kitten Academy Endowments on the front. That's perfect, so we know what to do with it even if there's not a note. But there is a note, but it's still a big mystery. Oh, I see. It says suction cups for hanging the spring toys, 12 counts, to switch out from the adhesive pad in case people don't want to stick that anywhere. Well, I don't know what we're talking about yet with the spring toys, but that's a very clever idea. I love the idea of getting your own suction cups, and these come with little rings on them, and use that to hang cat toys that don't otherwise have suction cups, which are great ways to do it. And yeah, much better than like an adhesive pad, so you don't have to stick it to something. I wonder if I could get the the toy that is just the wire, the cat dancer. Yeah, is that right? I think I got it. I wonder if I could get one of those to stick on a suction cup instead of that weird little adhesive thing that they have. That would be a pretty clever idea. Anyway, I'm going to put this in a box that we're going to call Endowments with drizzle in it for now, but I know that's not going to hold it for long. And we're going to open, I know exactly what's in this because it says Kitten Academy GA Girl. And I know exactly what GA Girl sent. It's light. I'll give you that hint, and it smells nice, all right? What do you think? I think you guys know exactly what's in here. Packing material and a Yow Catnip banana for our new mom cat. Oh, that's so sweet. You know, she doesn't actually have a banana yet, and she does like the catnip, so maybe I'll put this in my pocket and we can bring this straight up to her, because I know you wanted her to get a banana even though she has a pineapple. So I am going to put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, and then just let me know if you didn't want me to give it to her today. You know how to reach me, GA Girl. But we got to keep moving. So next up, Kitten Academy Endowments. All right, well, this may be the other part then, the spring part of that mystery. Let's find out. Oh, it does look kind of springy. Was this what it is? What is this? It says, wool felt balls with spring tail for the Meowers and Serenity please split them up. Okay, I don't think they're felt balls with spring tails. I mean, it's very descriptive. That's exactly what they are. Looks like there's 3 in a pack, so I won't have to split up the first one for the first adoption. But they don't seem to have any way to connect them to anything, so that cannot be the mystery of what you do with the suction cups, although I guess you could put the tail through that little ring and it would probably work out. Or else there's a different answer somewhere in this giant pile of stuff. Then this package does say Kitten Academy endowments as well, so I'm guessing it's a follow-on from the stuff here from Lisa for Kittens, if I didn't say. This is Lisa for Kittens. I hope I didn't leave that out. All right, these look like, Logan's favorite little worm toys and some treats, some Temptations, creamy with cheese. Amazon's got a different note printer all of a sudden. Cheese Temptations for, you guessed it, Ari. Aw, that's sweet. These are creamy cheese Temptations, so that's a little different. I wonder if he'll go for that. I don't know if he's ever had that. That would be fun for him. I think it'll be fun. How did this open? How am I confused by a piece of paper? There we go. One more note. Loganberry worms. Okay, well, that's what they are. They're worms for Loganberry. So this is for Ari, and this is for Loganberry. That's very sweet of you. And I guess we need to start a box for faculty stuff, which is right over here. Logan's actually got a pretty big backlog of worms, but I feel like he could get through the entire backlog in a day if I just gave him one after the other, and then they wear out in 10 seconds. Like, he's got them strung out in little bits, the little bits of fluff. It starts to unravel, and you get these little bits of fluff everywhere. And at that point, you get rid of it because it's basically just a string. And I feel like it takes about 10 seconds to get into that state. But we've got so many of them now, I could really give them a good time for a while. I think that would be fun. So this says, all right, 2020 article fight over last PK TP in AU need TP. All right, I understood most of that, I think. Online, no paper prods anywhere. Buy linen like naps. NG for TP. Later buy cotton tish for reg use and wet wipe. Keep nose in condition for Kit Kat snuggles. Meows from Breezy Melody 1. Well, I feel like I just got like a Mission Impossible, missive, like I'm supposed to do something and it's in code. But I think the practical upshot here is that you have sent us cotton tissues for keeping little kittens' nosies clean. And little disposable packs with a handle and everything. That's super convenient. So that's great. They're Winner brand cotton tissues. And we do a lot of face cleaning. Actually, lately, our last couple of classes have come in with their moms have each had a lot of weepy eye and crusty eye stuff going on. Both Puddles and now Till both have a little bit of a weepy, crusty eye. I think Puddles is mostly over hers, but it hangs on in some of the kittens, plus Wellingtons and the other one, the girl, Squall, and also, of course, Teaspoon also has got the crusty eyes all the time. So there's been a lot of that going on. Of course, I know that it's independent cases because, like in the case of Till, the very first thing I noticed about her was her weepy eye, before she'd even been here to be exposed to anybody. So we've got that going for us, which I guess is nice. And it's not a big deal, but I am always cleaning their eyes. So some extra wipes wouldn't go wrong, although I've got most of them acclimated to me just using my finger. But there's so many messes with little kittens. These things won't go astray. They'll definitely go used here. So much appreciation, Breezy Melody 1. All right, we'll get a code breaker out here in case there was anything important in that message that we missed. And over here, we have a box addressed just to Kitten Academy. It's one of, I think, the 2 sort of hand-packed boxes that we have this week, which I want to make sure we get to both of those today, because they seem pretty likely to contain some endowments for this class, perhaps. I don't know. Ooh. This contains a lot of stuff, though, and right on top, the note. So let me put this over here, just a little bit out of the way so maybe we can see this guy playing in the box. Okay, I don't know. The note. Perfect. And it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, hello to all. I'm so happy that all of the mom cats and kittens are doing well. They're growing so big and running around everywhere. I'm sending an accordion bed and box of toys for Serenity to take to her forever home. If she already has one, please use it for endowments or as you see fit. The second box of toys and treats are also for endowments. The feather wands are to be used as you see fit. Sorry, there were 6 wands, but one of my little ones decided they wanted one and chewed through the bag and one of the wands. I guess they really had to have one, LOL. That's like Maggie. If there's a wand around, she will find it and chew through the bag to get to it. I recently went on some weekend trips. One was to Kentucky, where I visited a bourbon museum. It was very interesting. I'm sending you dark chocolate with a shot of bourbon in it. I also found a dark chocolate filled with coffee. I hope you enjoy them. A bourbon museum, that's like DJ was just talking about going to an ice cream museum. I'm like, how do you even have a museum if you just eat all the exhibits? Same deal. So you say, I also visited a museum in Arlington Heights, Illinois, where I found a soda shop. It was established in 1872 by F.W. Pop Muller. It was reintroduced by the Arlington Club Beverage Company. I'm sending you Diet Cola and a ginger ale to try. Thank you for all you do for kittens and mom cats from Rose and the 3 T's, Tucker, Toby, and Tessa. P.S. I've tasted some of the soda and chocolate with coffee, and it was very good. The cat bowls are also for endowments. Almost forgot about them. Oh, well, thank you so much, Rose and Tucker, Toby, and Tessa. And let's take a look in the box. Oh, for all that stuff that you just mentioned. So, hi, buddy. First off, we've got a Wellington's right here. Hi, you got to check out everything, huh? I see that. Okay, so I was wondering what an accordion bed was, and I was thinking maybe it's that bed that is so beloved here that's in the chair right behind me, and in fact it is. So that's perfect. It here says it is a Bobby Pet cat scratcher bed, but whatever you call it, it folds out into a perfect cat bed that all the cats love, and I think Serenity will also love. I don't remember if she's used this one or not, but I know she will because all cats love it, so it's perfect. All right, this is Cat Toys, 30 pieces, and it's tingly. Oh, wow, it really is. It's like a box full of all the regular famous cat toys. We got our crinkly balls, we got our pith balls, we got our springs and plastic jingly balls. We got some Charlie balls in here. Even further down, I see we've got some of these covered little, okay, take one, just one though. Covered little rope balls, all kinds of stuff. That's a really nice set of the classic, just all the time winners cat toys. Very good. And I think this may be another, yes, of the exact same. So you sent 2 of those. I'm going to have to go back to your note to remember who gets what. Serenity and the box of toys. They knocked that off of that chair, and I got to put it right back because otherwise I'm afraid that it's going to get peed on. Catnip flavor Temptations. Beautiful. Oh, more Hey, wait. Hey, somebody else is stealing a wand, just like you said. That's Sprout, and she's the one I'm afraid is going to pee if I don't go clean that up. But here's Temptations in 3 other flavors. Here are the 4 wands that you mentioned. There would be 5, but some cats already stolen one and walked away. These are good wands. Wow. Let's see. You did say for the wands to be used as you see fit. Well, these are perfect like bedside wands to play with the kittens when they're getting annoying and you want them to not bite your fingers. Very good for that. Okay, you dropped your wand over here. Let me take it up. You can see they're a big hit, though. Okay, now how do I put these away? I'm trapped. Okay, well, this is the box. Well, actually, we need an as-you-see-fit box, so we'll put it right back in here, and that'll be it. That'll be our it box. Okay, these tissues can go somewhere. They're going to keep that wand, I guess. All right, now we've got some heavy stuff here. Oh, wow, these are some nice bowls. These are little stainless steel bowls. And they're heavy, and they're made in India. Wow, so they're the real deal. These are great. These are the perfect size for a cat food or a cat water dish. These are ideal. Really good. Wow. 8.12 ounces. That's a weird number because it's 240 milliliters. These are perfect. I'm going to put these in with the rest of the, I guess, endowment stuff there. Those are really nice bowls. Wow. Here we have that chocolate you mentioned. Wow. Pergale. I'm going to try that. Dark chocolate and Kentucky bourbon bar. Wow. Kentucky bourbon bar comes to me now. That's pretty cool. The Oscar Getz Museum of Whiskey History. Very cool. I'm excited to try those. And let's see, I just said there was a box for us, which is over there. Let's try that. And this must be those sodas that you mentioned, but how do I open them? Where is our knife? Actually, before I forget, let me go put that thing back up on the chair, because that's, I think, what was stopping her from peeing up there. Hi. Oh, and Custard's sitting in the other accordion bed. I know it's weird to have a cat bed in a chair, but it's working. It doesn't look too bad. I think we lost a... Oh, you're knocking down the letters, huh? Okay. Hi, kittens. Can I sit here? Can I sit here? Can I sit? Is there room for me? Brawley, that means you? Okay, there we go. We got you. What are you kids doing with these, huh? Okay. So finally, we have, like you said, the Arlington Club soda. Interesting. Pop Muller. Arlington Club sparkling carbonated beverages. Interesting. It's just, that's all it says about what it is. That should be fun, though. I guess you said one is a ginger ale, which must be this one. And this one just has the exact same thing, so they don't really label what's in. Oh, I see. They're on the cap. Diet Cola and pale ginger ale. That's awesome. I do like ginger ale. I don't have it very often, but I do enjoy it when I get a chance. That sounds really fun. They just took down the racetrack out in Arlington, I think, which was, iconic since, like, I don't know, I think the late 1800s even, which is crazy to think about. Oh, that's the wrong box, though. They've got to go in the box of stuff for us. And at some point, I need that wand back, buddy. All right? Okay. All right, you guys, let's not. This is for Serenity, which I need to actually label before we put it away. Uh-oh, there's no pen in here. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Okay, good. Good. These things are great beds. There's almost always someone in it, and they just love it. So that's a fantastic thing for Serenity, and probably for almost any cat. All right. Well, thank you very much. It's Toby, Tucker, Tessa, and Rose. Much appreciated. All right. We'll put that over here. Put these somewhere else, like back there. Let them keep playing with those things, I guess. Oh, one of these is also for Serenity specifically, right? Okay, put that on there. This one was for general use, and so is that stuff, and that's what this box is going to be for. So, put those in there. I don't want you kids to eat the treats. I don't want you to play with those wands, so we're just going to close this up a little bit while we're sitting here, okay, while we go on with Mailbag. Just a little. There's a wand over there if you want it. You can get started trying to take that away. All right, here's a giant box that also says Kitten Academy Endowments on it, which I think means it's Lisa for kittens, right? Let's find out. Ooh, I think it is, because I also recognize some of her regular items that she sends. I don't recognize this one. This is all new to me. I love it. Oh, these are great. These are little colored wood balls. I forget what you call this kind of wood. It's not, it's like miniature rattan. Maybe I never knew what it was called. But it's like little pieces of wood that have been probably soaked in water and then made into little balls and colored. And then when they get dry, they're all hard. And wonderful, wonderful cat toys that they love and that you don't have to worry about too much, because at least in theory, if they ate a piece of it, it would some not digest as such, not process, but it would process, I guess. So I'm going to actually leave a couple of these out. I'm sure you sent them for endowments, but these are too fun. I've never seen these balls in this size, and I've never seen them sold as a giant bag in this quantity. And these are wonderful. These are going to be such a hit. If not immediately, I know that they will be a hit with all future classes. I suspect, though, that just like we see that Puddle's favorite thing is one of those little felted balls. I don't think it's actually a Charlie ball. I think it's a little felted ball that she carries around. But it's the exact same size. And I think this would also be in that category of things that she would want to carry around with her. Of course, these two are both played with immediately. And we've got one over here for Wellingtons, and then the other one I think Bud, someone took away? I don't know who took it, actually. Where is it? I don't even know. We lost it. Okay. Anyway, that's really cool. I've never seen it. I'm still crediting Lisa for kittens, even though we haven't found the note yet. Probably underneath all the rest of this stuff. We have a 36-piece assorted color, but the label doesn't actually say which toy this is, so let's find out. Probably some kind of mouse. Oh, I thought I could open it there, but I got to cut a little more. There we go. It is some kind of mouse. They're the little tiny rattle mice, which are also always a big hit. I'm going to also put one of these out right meow. Who wants it? Come here. Oh, I tossed it in there with Squall, and she seems like she's a little bit confused. Okay, so I think these are probably also for general use, but let's find that note, because the last thing in the box is a whole bunch of these wonderful ball tracks. That is Teaspoon's favorite thing. He loves the ball tracks and the ball towers. This says, for deployment for tinies, probably a bit small for older kittens. Those are the balls. No, those are the mice. Sorry, so those are for deployment. So I'm going to put those over here in the general use. Oh, they are in the general use packs. Okay. Then the Magic Cat ball track for the Meowers, including Puddles. Serenity's was sent with the utensils. So there we go, one for each. Those are great little ball tracks. And then there's got to be another note. Okay, Magic Cat ball track for the Meowers. Cat ball track for the Meowers. Cat ball track for the Meowers. Hang on, hang on. It says bird toy, but cats love these two rattan balls. 80 count. 80 count. Grab a few and toss in endowments. So it must be sold as a bird toy. Maybe that's why I haven't seen them before. But it's a perfect cat toy. It really is. Grab a few and toss in endowments, you say. Well, I think it's perfect for that, and also for throwing a few around here, too. It might also make a good first toy for the kids upstairs. I bet they would love it. So I'll probably steal a few of those. It's supposed to be a bird toy. It's just a little ball. Yeah, birds like to throw around toys. Some of them play a lot. We had a lovebird that would, like whenever we would play board games, he'd get on the board and take all the pieces and throw them. He'd grab it like a kitten playing with a toy, you know, when they sometimes throw the toy. It's just like that. He'd grab it in his beak and then he'd throw his head back and let go, and it would go flying, and he just loved it. And then he'd kind of chase after it and pick it up and do it again. But yeah, they all get toys. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those Magic Cat tracks, plus the wonderful toys, the mice, and those cool balls that I think we're going to see played with quite a bit if they aren't instantly lost somewhere. I think I've already lost track of them, but they must be around somewhere. Okay, let's put that over here. Let's slide this over just a little bit. Put this over behind me a bit more for the endowments. 10:47. All right. We do have to cut this off kind of on time today, and it looks like there's going to be a lot left over for tomorrow. So I'm sorry to do this to everybody, but I would like to pick it up again tomorrow at 11 o'clock like we would normally do. But the adoption is after that, and there's a chance, like usual, I'm going to be running behind at the last minute. In fact, maybe I should just decide we're not going to do Mailbag tomorrow, and we'll just push the rest of this to next weekend, and next weekend we'll just, either keep going until we're done, or do it both days, for a long time, whatever it takes to get through. But I don't think I can promise to do it tomorrow. I know it's going to be the last minute before the adoption, which is supposed to be early afternoon, and I'm going to be running around taking care of all the stuff that I procrastinated, which I'm sure is the case. So we'll just push it. Anything that doesn't get done today, we're going to have to move to next week, and I apologize to anybody. All right, Candy Striped Catnip Toy 10-pack. Please split +1 for KA as you see fit. From Lisa for Kittens. Again, thank you, Lisa for Kittens. You said 1 for each cat and 1 for KA. Oh, these are cute. They're like little party poppers or something. This one says, I heart my cat on it, but they each have a different print and a different color. Here's an example. This one has little cat heads on it. This one has just red hearts, I think. Yeah. There we go. They all have a theme. The feathers match the theme. That's cute. These are very cute little toys. I bet the kittens are going to love them, especially because they each have a jingle bell. They each have a feather. They probably have some catnip inside. That's going to be a great toy for endowments, which means it goes in there. Excellent. Lisa for Kittens, once again, thank you. And let's see here. Nothing on the, Kitten Academy endowments. All right, well, again, I think we know who that is. Let's find out. Oh, these are some cat springs. Silvervine Fush. 3-pack times 3 equals 9. Please split up. Oh, well, that's okay. It says cat spring, but maybe this is some kind of silvervine fish. Let's find out. Maybe. Let's take a look at one. Oh, interesting. Curious and curiouser. Oh, well, look at that. It is. Oh, that's so weird. I don't know how well you can see it, but okay. So it is a silvervine fish, and the way it's put together, obviously, we have a little felted fish head, and we have a little felted fish tail. In between, we have that stuff. I still don't know what to call it. It's basically the fun tube material, 3 pieces of it. And in the middle piece of the fun tube, there is a chunk, a log of silvervine, just a little chunk of silvervine that's in there. Not the bud, unfortunately. I bet if it were the bud, cats would go wild for it, but just a piece of the stick, which is still really good. I think they'll also enjoy it. They go nuts for those buds, though, and that would fit perfectly in there. Something for the toy manufacturer to think about. They're still going to get a huge kick out of this. That looks like an ideal cat toy. I will put it right back here with the other endowments to be split up in due time, actually, which is like today. Today is due time for that. Wow. Snuck right up on me. It's still hard to believe that those guys are going to be gone tomorrow. All right, this is from Mishi. Mishi on Discord. Is it Mishi60? I don't know. What are numbers? Let's see here. And it is looks like a toy box. This one says per pack on it, and it says Peace, Love, Cats, Gifts. Peace, Love, Cats. All right. It doesn't really, just says Peace, Love, Cats, Gifts on Etsy, so that's fine. Let's see here. Mishi, though, it says, tell her, I see, it should be Till and her, but it's Tell and her Satellites. That's pretty good. Her secret admirer, Mishi60. You can still do that with Till and her Satellites. Yeah, no, that works just great. So that's so sweet. And it is from Mishi60. And inside here, we've got Mishi60. Oh, wow, this is just stuffed full of, I'll show you this way. It's stuffed full of little cat toys. We've got all kinds of different balls. We've got this Owl Springs Charlie balls, a little lamb chop toy right here. We've got a wand. We've got a bag of catnip stuck under there. We've got a bag of treats, I think. We've got a lollipop with some silvervine in it. We've even got a little churu, a tiki cat version of churu. They make really nice stuff. That's got to be great. Oh, hey, I haven't seen this before. It's not just lamb chop. It's a lamb chop, and you know it's a cat toy because she's holding this silver mouse. That's like actually being held by her cute little silver mouse toy. That would be a cool toy all by itself. And then we have lamb chops grabbing it. How adorable. That's super sweet. All right. Let's see if I can put this back together. So this is for Till and her Satellites. The Satellites is a great name. That would have gone over well as a theme. Let's see. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to write Till on it and put it in here with the endowments just in case. Till and Co. But when they are old enough for toys, this might be a good thing to go to give them some toys, their first toys. We'll see if I think of it or if it ends up just in the endowments. That would also be good. So, all right, I keep checking my watch like I'm in a hurry to get out of here. Not technically in a hurry to get out of here. I'd love to keep going on this. But I am in a hurry to get out of here because I got all that other stuff I've been putting off to take care of. So, and probably going to take a break and get some breakfast or lunch before that. Let's see here. Ooh, a gift bag, a giant gift bag. A very large Amazon gift bag. Okay, which means the note should be right here on top. Thanks, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, for all you do. From Birdie V again. Birdie V, aw. Well, thank you. Let's see what you got. What we got. I think it's a blanket. Ooh, a couple blankets. Quilted. Oh, wow. Is that what it is? That's so cool. It's like a giant rainbow paw print quilt. I know it doesn't look like a rainbow here where I'm holding it, but it's one. That's why I thought it was two blankets, because the color changes so much, because it's the entirety of it that makes the rainbow. And then you can see it's got these little paw prints on it. But it's not like a super bright rainbow. It's like this nice muted pastel rainbow, so it won't completely overwhelm, and maybe I'll actually get to put it on the bed for a while. It says it's a furniture cover. It says waterproof. Good, that's what I was going to look for next. You know, that's great because DJ doesn't like the waterproof blanket that we've got on the bed right now. But it's functional and it's okay. And then she bought a new one that she likes even less after trying it out. So that leaves us without one that's ideal. So I'll give this a try. I like the fact I can see here that the other side is a plain color gray. Just in case, then maybe we can use the bottom side, and I can just, you know, when you turn down for bed, you'll get that rainbow effect. That could work out too. This is so sweet. Bernie V, thank you so much for thinking of us and sending a waterproof blanket. As you probably know, we've been really going through the waterproof blankets lately. In fact, just last night, I thought we were all done with it. We have not had a waterproof blanket on the bed for like 24 hours. And sure enough, somebody peed on the bed. So that's weird. The minute they haven't peed on it for, weeks, at least a week, and probably longer. And then the minute we take the waterproof blanket off, there it is. That's just how it works. So, last night, as we were all just about to fall asleep, instead we were all getting up and changing all the sheets on the bed, which did happen. I don't know if the ceiling camera caught that or not, but Squall just started trying to attack a little spot of white paint that is on the floor. It's white paint stuck to the floor. It didn't go anywhere. And then she just sort of like flipped out. She's still flipping out. She's having a good time. All right, let's keep rolling. We got time to do at least one more, maybe two if it's a short one. We'll see. All right, this just says Kitten Academy on it. Oh, you know what? There's one more hand pack. We'll do that next. All right. But this says Kitten Academy. Interesting colors here. Interesting thing too. What on earth? Oh, a snuffle mat. Oh, that's what they call that. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's see. There's some notes here. Let's see. It says, this gift has been sent by the Secret Santa of Discorder, Taco Kitty, who said that all they wanted for Christmas in July was something fun for the cats and kittens of KA from It's Ho Ho Hot Out. That's so sweet. We're doing Christmas in July on Discord, of course. And I guess Taco Kitty must be participating, and Taco Kitty's Secret Santa, who is Ho Ho Hot Out, apparently sent this stuff for our kittens on behalf of Taco Kitty. How sweet is that? So you sent Fancy Feast Savory Beef and Crab Flavor. What are these? Are these little tins of food? I'm sorry, little plastics of food? Oh, no, they're those. Okay, these are the little solid treats. Those are handy to have because they don't mess things up too much. They're easy to keep around by the bed, and I bet they will like those quite a bit. Beef and crab flavor. Oh, sounds delicious. And We've got to see what this thing looks like because it's all packed in here. It's got these crazy colors. Now it's gonna puff up really big, isn't it? Let's find out. Let's see what this is. They're still over there playing with that wand. I see they pulled out another one too. All right, snuffle mat. So I know what this is. It's like a play mat. You put little treats in it. The dog's supposed to kind of snuffle around and pull out the treats, but obviously it should work just as well for a kitty. Also, I see it's got a strap on the back so you can roll it up like a sleeping bag. That's handy. And I see inside, oh, I see, it's a beach scene with the sky and some flip-flops. And here we go. It goes this way. So you can see we've got the sky, big fluffy clouds. We've got this coconut tree with the coconuts. The coconut, each one is like a little pocket you could put something inside of. The stars, also, the stars have little pockets. They even have not just little pockets, there's like a little cup sewn in there to give it a shape, so you can put the treat right in the middle of that cup that's in there. We've got all these tiny little loops of fabric at the bottom you could put treats and stuff in. The flip-flops, of course. That's pretty cool, and I bet the kittens would love to hunt for some treats on this. And it might be a fun thing to just do, almost every night. We do, we call it crunch time, sometimes a few times in a night. And what that is we just basically get out some dry food and I throw it around on the floor. And then the kittens love to run around and sort of pick up all the dry food. And it's fun for them because it's a little extra stimulation when it's all over the place. And they got to kind of, find it. And it's also kind of a race. And it's just a good time all around. So it might be fun to just toss this down there and then just have this in the middle of the crunch time zone so that it's a little extra challenge for the stuff that lands in it. That could be fun too. I don't know exactly what you had in mind when you picked this for Taco Kitty for us, but if that's not it, you just let me know. I like that you included both the treats and the mat. Those could go together real well too. I see what you did there. Don't think that got by me. So I'm wearing my Taco Kitty socks today, by the way, I think, aren't I? Not that one. This one? I say mine. This is obviously DJ's Taco Kitty sock, which just happened to be on the top of the sock pile, so I grabbed it. It is a taco cat. It says Taco Cat. It's got a picture of a taco cat, and it's sparkly, and it's pink, and it's pretty nice, actually. It's also got all these other taco cats in it that are less sparkly. So that's a fun coincidence. Happy Christmas in July, Taco Cat. Okay, so this is for us, I guess, and I will put it in the for us, I guess pile. And I said we were going to do one more box. It's 11 o'clock. This definitely will be the one we end on, but there was this last box that was also hand addressed. I want to make sure we get that. Wow, whatever DJ's cooking in there smells good. Is she still in there? Yeah, what are you making? That smells great. Oh, I see. That's right. She bought fresh okra, and she's making some Indian okra dish. Okra is one of the, I shouldn't say staple, but it's something that she cooks with fairly often, more often than you'd see out of the southern states. Let's see here. All right, we got some tissue paper right up top, and below that, a note. The note's got a cat talking to his owner, and the cat's sitting on the sofa next to a wrapped present and looking all proud of itself. And the cat says, "Guess what it is?" And the owner says, "Another dead bird." And the cat says, "How did you know?" That's very cute. So here we go. Right there. And then on the inside, it says, "Wishing you a Father's Day full of only good surprises." And also a follow-up of the little kitten sitting next to the open box, looking guilty with a feather hanging out of his mouth. So I guess we know who that present ended up being for. Very sweet. All right, and there's also a written note here that says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I'm finally on vacation for a week. Work has been crazy busy. My only regret is that I will not be able to attend my dog program. Unfortunately, I love dogs and cats. Since it's summer, are there things you look forward to? Do your allergies get worse, i.e. kitten dander, during the summer? Any special summertime treats that are mighty tasty? So let me see. Things that I look forward to. Nothing that is summer specific. I do enjoy, a little bit of the warm weather, but I got to admit, by this time in the summer, I'm already ready for snow. I think I would like it if the seasons were like 2 weeks long, because then you don't have a chance to get sick of it before you've got something different again, As it is, several months of hot weather, I'm definitely over it well before it's over with me. And then the same thing in the winter. Like the first couple weeks of cold and snow, it's real refreshing and fun and beautiful. And then by the end of winter, you're just a slog. So yeah, I am actually I'm still looking forward to Starfield, the video game that's supposed to come out in September, though. Really looking forward to that. So we'll see. And then, of course, I'm looking forward to, speaking of September, Teaspoon. Probably going to be getting his surgery done, probably more like beginning of October, but we'll see. Do my allergies get worse? No, not really. The thing that really makes my allergies worse is having kittens, which we do year-round. And I don't mean kittens like this. I mean brand new, freshly born kittens like we have upstairs. Always set my allergies off. Something awful. Summertime treats, though. Just all I can think of is ice cream. Oh, frozen stroopwafel. There you go. That's the way. Okay, I visited my family. They have 5 cats. Is there some kind of special food that was supposed to reduce pet dander? Is that true? Oh, no, I have heard about it. Pet food that can reduce pet dander. I can't see why that wouldn't be true. You can do so many things these days. I remember having lemonade and running through the sprinkler. Oh, man, when I was a kid, running through the sprinkler was the game. Going to the pool when I was younger. Of course, the good old ice cream truck, yes, which I didn't realize until I was older. It's way more expensive than buying it at the good old grocery store. That's right, we got ice cream at home. Can cats have ice cream? I've seen dog treats that are ice cream-like. Yes, DJ always feeds the cats some ice cream. Not much, because, they also have lactose sensitivity. So, like you always see people giving cats a saucer of milk or cream. It's like a stereotype on cartoons. And that's not great for them because, just like us, it's going to give them indigestion and they're going to have diarrhea and they're going to regret it later on. But a little bit, it's not going to hurt them any. A little bit's all in good fun. Or like DJ does even more often than the ice cream, she'll give them some lactose milk, some like, Lactate or whatever milk you've got that has the lactose removed so that it's a little bit easier to digest. Kittens aren't especially into it, though. I've found there's some that really enjoy it, but most of them are just like, it's just water. So I don't know. Okay. I've often wondered if cats can have human food. When my mother-in-law first got their cat, they fed her some broccoli since they didn't have any cat food. Needless to say, there were repercussions of an odor-like nature. Broccoli's not exactly going to help a cat too much. I imagine they've got some need for some greens in their diet, but not very much. They are what we call obligate carnivores, which means the only way that cats can get all the nutrition that they require is by eating meat. They have to do it. In fact, a lot of the diets that we feed our cats have to be supplemented with all kinds of extra stuff to kind of make up specifically taurine that cats have trouble producing, which is going to be present in, for instance, when they eat chickens and birds, they get it that way in nature, no problem. But when we have cat food, there's not usually enough of it, so they'll put a little extra in. So you say, this box has many items. But can they eat people food? You bet. Yeah, we feed, in fact, one of the things that we do all the time, if cats are having trouble eating or if they need a reduced diet or just if they're picky, we'll just cook up some chicken. We usually use chicken thighs, and I'll just cook up a whole bunch of them and make them into shredded chicken thighs. And I've got a giant tub of it in the fridge right now for a little Teaspoon to eat. So yeah. Okay, the box has many items, treats, tissue paper, fancy feast, toys, all may be used as you see fit. Apologies for the late Father's Day box. Enjoy, love, Karen. Karen, thank you very much. That's a real sweet card. Some real sweet thoughts. It's fun to have questions in the note for me to respond to. I enjoy having the prompts for things to ramble about. It is actually helpful. I'm not being facetious. It honestly is. So, all right. So first off, we've got Frisky's little grillers treats. I guess they're little soft treats in various flavors there. We have also more treats. We have, oh, wait, hang on, those aren't treats. These are treats. We have Blue Bursts, always a winner. Feline Greenies, definitely a winner. You got to wash your hands after handling those. Otherwise, the cats will eat your fingers. All right, we've got more bursts. We've got more not bursts, but more greenies. And then we have a chicken Fancy Feast classic pate in the chicken flavor. That's perfect. We are still using this once in a while, so that's excellent to have. And one more treats before we move on. A little grillers that somehow got out of the protective bag. Now we have cat toys. We have these two little sloths that have rings at the top so they can go on something else, or I think they're elastic rings so you can use it to fling them. Yes, like a rubber band gun. Perfect. We got the Skitter Critters mice, still one of Logan's favorite toys to play fetch with. We've got the Mylar balls. We have the soft lattice balls with the bell on them. These ones, I always end up crushing those plastic ones, stepping on them and crushing them every time. These ones can survive being stepped on quite a few times, so that's a great toy. Here we have flicker balls that have a little pull tab that will activate the LED lights, motion-activated flickering lights. And then one more Mylar balls just to round things out. That is an excellent set of toys to use as you see fit. I think your box might be a little bit nicer for that, so I'm going to use your box as the as you see fit box and put the other as you see fit stuff into it. Aha, combining. All right, so that's it for today. And like I said, I am not going to pick this up tomorrow. I just know already how I am. There's not going to be time for that. I'm going to be too busy running around like crazy trying to get everything ready for the adoption at the last minute. And it doesn't really matter when the adoption is. I will be doing that regardless. It's just how I am. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is get all this stuff kind of put away to the best of my ability, and then I will say goodbye, and the Kitten Academy live stream will keep going, of course, but I will be somewhere else doing something else. So let's get this all put up. I've got a Brawly here in my lap. It's hard to get up when that is the case. Oh, yeah, but if you wanted to sit in my lap, you should have come over earlier. You want to say something directly into the microphone? No? Okay. You don't have to. All right, speaking of which, let me turn off this mic before I forget.
Oh, reclaimed wand. I got it back now. It's mine. Now it is my wand. Right. In this box instead. This in this box instead. This doesn't fit. That doesn't. Hey, bud, what you doing? We're not. No, okay, buddy. You gotta learn not to bite hands. Still, guess that'll be part of your continuing education. It looks like a nice. Problem. I thought we were done with that. Well, it could be, just having an off minute there. Guess that would make sense. Too much sense. I was just saying, I got to start giving Logan all the worms. Every time we wake up, throw away and do something. Give him a good time. You want a doorstop for it? What do you think? Is this your new favorite toy, kiddo? Oh, yeah, I thought you would like it. Bubbles. You got interrupted by your kid, huh? Oh, sorry. right in the nose with that thing. She obviously likes it, but I think she's in deep pet it and relax mode. Slide the rest of these boxes out of the way in this corner. Kid's gonna open all these this week. I'm not looking. Okay, you keep that. Fine by me, buddy.